tell you, he like the other guy over there doing things with office supplies at the other company. I was like, okay, nice little nod, nice
I
little
mean,
nod.
you know it's got to be that. You know it's got to be that because AEW definitely sending their shot. So
Oh yeah, oh
WWE got
yeah.
to they got to keep it going. Triple H understands the game. He understands the assignment. It's all good.
Oh man, look, it's all love. It's all love and war, man. But look, hey, so first
Hey,
match tonight, we get
for
that
real.
boy Cleveland's own Johnny Gargano versus Austin Theory. Man, Gargano ended up picking up the victory. Then we get Rey Mysterio versus Chad Gable. Rey Mysterio ended up picking up the victory, but got his ass handed to him by Dom. And okay, bro, so I'm still not buying this. As much as Dom attacks Ray, as much as Dom is provoking Ray, do, and I mean this with all due respect. Please do
He's
not
I'm still
misunderstand
not
me when I
buying
say
it.
this,
Like, who was buying it?
bro,
who,
bro.
who
But
bought
my thing is this.
it?
But here's the thing: Rhea Ripley to me poses a lot more legitimate threat than Dominik Mysterio.
She always it's Rhea Ripley, man. And we of course we got more respect for Rhea Ripley. We know she's tougher than Dom, man. Come on, dude. Look, okay, seriously. All jokes aside, I'm a little tipsy.
Yeah,
All jokes aside. What up, champ? Uh the problem with Dom is everybody still sees him as Dom, man. Dom hasn't done anything. He clotheslined. It's one thing if he clotheslined Edge and he kicked his dad. He didn't kick his dad. He just clotheslined him. He hasn't really done anything heinous to really separate himself from what people have already been seeing him as. That's that to me. That's the only thing. It's like, bro, if you're gonna do this storyline, and I mean, let's be honest. Rhea Ripley's getting more respect because she's the main reason. We all understand why Dom is with Judgment Day. It ain't nothing about Damien Priest. It ain't got nothing to do with Finn Balor. Man,
right.
it's Rhea Ripley. That's the storyline. Storyline is Rhea Ripley. She just seduced Dom by bullying his ass and whooping on him and giving him rough foreplay during the
Dominatrix
show.
style.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
right, man. Like that's what it is. That's how that's coming off, man. So no, it's not. Nobody's buying. No one has bought Dom, man. Dom is that kid that's wrestling with his dad and who was Uncle Eddie and that's
but
Dom
Dad,
and
is
Dom.
it true, Daddy? Is it true?
Right. So Dom needs to.
Yeah.
They're building up to it. They're obviously building up to it. But man, I feel like Dom should have been did. He should have been did something heinous. He should have been did something that was like, "Yo, you despicable little son of a bitch." Or when I see you, I'm about to whoop your ass.
Hey,
that's
hey,
what
hey,
Dom needs to
hey,
do.
hey, Dom
And
need that Tariq from Power Heat, man.
man, he
Yeah,
do. That's
yeah,
exactly what he needs. That is
yeah.
exactly what he
Like you
needs, and he
ungrateful little
hasn't
piece of
gotten it
shit.
yet.
Yeah,
Man, that just when I see you, I just want to smack the piss out of you. Like that is the type of heat that Dom needs, and he hasn't gotten it yet. So right now, you just getting a whole bunch of, but it also looked like Dom is still lost a little bit, and I
yeah.
think
Lost
that's
in the
just what
shuffle.
kind of right. So that I think that's just what kind of it, it. It still kind of comes off that it's Dom man, because it's Ray's son. So it's
Right.
Dom's, we got to roll with it. But I want it to be more than that for him. But to be honest, it's like, bruh, again, you saying you ain't buying. When was you ever buying Dom as a legit heel, man? Like, come on, man. No,
Yeah,
nobody was
yeah.
buying this. What
Right.
happened at the Clash at the Castle was not good enough. It needed to put a stamp that Dom was fully committed to this, and this ain't gonna be
Yeah.
some pity father son reconnection later on.
Yeah, man. And Leo says, man,
I
if we don't
mean,
get a Dom versus Ray at Mania, the whole angle is a flop.
it,
That's
it
true, man.
that's what we're
I
gonna
think that's true.
get. That's what they're gonna build to. I said it a while ago. I'm like, we already know what the story is gonna be. It's just about when it finally happens. It's gonna
Right.
be Dom versus Ray for WrestleMania. If you don't think if you don't think Ray's finna put his son on at WrestleMania, you crazy. If you a
Right.
father and you got your son old enough to be in the business while you still in the business.
Yeah,
You ain't finna do any father, flat out,
yeah.
any father of
Talk
a
some.
son that is
Talk
look
some.
at look at what LeBron doing. Like, bro,
Yeah,
flat out, bro. If you not
yeah,
gonna, if you can and you able to, and
yeah,
of course you gonna do it. So we already understood that. It was just how they gonna build it. That's the question. Now, when he first came in, it was cool. Even though people didn't
yeah,
really like it when he was tagging with Ray, it was cool. But it's what I expected, man. Dom's coming in, all right, cool. He got to get the ropes. Dom gonna have to take some beatings, and Dom
yeah.
has taken some beatings. I mean, shit, Dom has taken some beatings, but
Right.
I think the execution for the heel turn it should have been a little bit more impactful than what we got because it really hasn't. I mean, I, I get the story where they're telling they got to drag it out because you can't do this before Mania.
Right.
Which is kind of the bad point. Like I feel like maybe they pulled the trigger on it a little too early. Maybe they could have waited till Survivor Series. You could have did it in a 5-man tag match where Dom would have turned on him, and
Yeah.
and and maybe I think you could have bought yourself a little more time. I think doing it now, you could have still told the story. I don't know. I'm just a fan, but uh, yeah, you got a lot of time between now and Mania. We know
Tuco.
this is gonna be it, but are you gonna have people interested all the way through? That's the question.
Tuco, man, before we move on to the next topic,
What's up, man? Go ahead, man.
the LCJ says that Dom should be the one to retire Ray. I actually don't disagree with
I
that.
agree with it.
Yeah.
I agree with it. No, I'm sorry. I agree with that. No, that's cool. That. But will Dom be at that level to where it's like you despicable son of a bitch? Like that's where I want to. That's how I want to feel about Dom. I don't feel that way about Dom yet. Make me feel like I want to bitch smack his ass the minute I see him. That's how you tell that story where he retires his father. Of course, man. Like I said, that your father, that's your son. Hell yeah, I do the same thing. Shit.